Bonjour. Today we're going to do Psalm 119 in French. Just kidding. We're going to stick with the Hebrew. I just said that because I'm wearing this shirt. Maybe one day I'll do it in French, but for now we'll stick with the Hebrew. Actually, today I'm going to do the zayin section of Psalm 119, which starts out, Zachor devar le'avdecha al asher yikeltani, which is remember your word to your servant, on which I have hoped or waited. Zot nachamati ve'anyi ki imrateka kiatni. So this is my comfort in my affliction, because in your promises give me life. Zedim haletsuni ad meod mi torataka lo taiti. The arrogant ones have persecuted me, but from your Torah I have not strayed. Zakarti mishpateka leolam Yahweh ve'etnacham. So I have remembered your righteous right rulings forever, because they are my comfort. Zalafa kazatni mereshaim otzve trataka. So anger has seized me because the wicked have forgotten your Torah. Zemorot hayuli hukeka bevet migure. Songs, your statutes have become my songs in the place of my sojourning. Zakarti valela shemka Yahweh ve eshmara trataka. So I remember your name in the night, and I guard your Torah. Zot haitali hukeka ki. No, that was not right. Zot haitali ki pikudeka, not sarti. This has Zot. This has become to me because your precepts I have guarded. Sorry, I was getting distracted. I'm in Utah and there are people hiking, and there was someone running with their dog behind me and they were yelling at their dog. So I was getting a little distracted. But it is really beautiful here. I will show you where I am. So this is the mountain, up the mountain. And then let me stand up. You can see the little town. Everything is up or down in this town because we are on a mountain, which you don't really think about until you get up here. There's no flat land. I've forgotten what flat looks like. I can't imagine moving here before the development, like being the first people to come out here and thinking, oh, this is where I want to build. And it's very snowy half the year. So anyway, it's beautiful now, this time of year. Anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. And hopefully I'll get to make another video while I'm here. And I'm going to continue my hike. Shalom. I forgot I was supposed to be making comments on the zayin section as I went, instead of just translating it. I was getting distracted by all the people walking behind me. Anyway, so here are my thoughts. The beginning, it starts out with remember your word to your servant. And I think that's good for us to remember, that when we don't know what to pray, to go to the Bible and just pray the Father's own words back to him, because those are his promises and his words to us. So lift them back up to him, because I think that's a sweet sound to his ears to hear it coming from your mouth. And then also, speaking of sweet sounds, down further in the verse, it says, your statutes have become songs to me in the place of my sojourning. So in your dwelling, what is the song of your heart? Years ago, someone asked me that question, what is the song of your heart? And it really struck me because I realized at that point I was listening to music that wasn't honoring to the Father and was really pulling my heart away from him, and was just making the song of my heart very vain, unuseful things. And it reminded me to go to his word and make his word the song of my heart. And remembering his name through the night. I think that's another signal to us that if you wake up in the middle of the night, what are you thinking about? What's your first thought? Is it worry? Then maybe you have a problem with worry that you need to deal with. Is it anger, or is it fear? Whatever it is, it might be a signal of something that you should deal with during the daytime before you go to sleep. But if you're remembering the Father's name in the night and your first thought is to pray to him and ask him, I try to, when I wake up in the middle of the night, ask him, Father, what do you want me to pray for while I'm awake? And he'll bring people to mind, and then I'll pray for them. So, and also remembering David also says in the Psalms, Psalm 119, I remember your righteous right rulings in the night. So is that what we're thinking of when we wake up in the middle of the night? So those are things to consider, and it's much nicer to wake up in the middle of the night and not be panicked or worried about something else, but to just be praising the Father's name, remembering him. You're still breathing, thank him for the breath that you have, and then ask him, why are you awake, and what should you pray for, and who should you pray for, and use the time with him. So that's all. I hope you enjoy your day, and also have sweet sleep tonight.